Hello, I'm Linda Willow Roberts, and it's the Virgo full moon astrology oracle card readings. I'm going to do all signs and all aspects, and we're going to talk about the full moon first. Now, it's the full moon at the moment is full moon in Virgo, and it is 99.7% there. So I think it's 7:17. So in 3 hours, 2 hours, it's going to be a full moon. So going to have a look at how the full moon energy is affecting each sign, and we'll talk a little bit about full moon rituals. So full moon, what do you do in a full moon? Why do we manifest? What do we do? Okay, so we know that the full moon moves the tides. We know that it's that powerful, and we know that some people around a full moon that haven't done their inner work and are still at lower energy can be affected by the moon. So that's how we know, how far we've come, because if it's really not affecting you, you know that you've done the work, and it's just might be a little ripple or a little bit of a bump if you've got to look at things that come up for you in a full moon. Also, we're going to have a look at, we're going to use the I'm a Manifestor Magical Oracle cards for each astrological sign. So what do you do on a full moon? You can put your crystals out, you can put your cards out, you can put water out, you can have a full moon bath. But what you might not know is that you need to put intent, what you want the moon to do for you, what exactly, if you're putting your crystals out, say, Spirit, please let the full moon charge my crystals and cleanse them. You're putting your oracle cards or your tarot decks out, the same. Ask Spirit, please charge and refresh these cards. But you can put a bottle of water out, or and just say to Spirit, turn this, please help let the moon turn this into healing water for me. If you're going to have a full moon bath or spa or hop in a river or the ocean, ask to be cleansed, because that's what the full moon is all about. And especially Virgo. Virgos are hardworking. And what it might bring up emotionally, and the best thing for you to do is to have a look at your birth chart, especially your moon sign, to see where it is, or if you have Virgo in your birth chart placement, because the moon sign is your emotions, your internal radar. So you can have a look to see how that's going to affect you. This full moon is all about speaking. It's not sitting in feelings. It's communicating. It's saying how you feel. It's working with the energy to get out how you feel and to release it. Full moons are also for manifesting, but they're also good for releasing, so letting things go. I do a lot of affirmations and gratitude lists on a full moon, and that's because I want the full moon to hear me, not being in lack, but to have. So I put it in the I am, I have, so that in the next cycle to the next full moon, it knows that that's what I want to bring in, because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the energy. I daydream a lot when it's a full moon. I let Spirit bring in the visions for me for what's coming into my future. So those are a couple of things that you can do, but have a bit of fun with the full moon. Know that Spirit wants us to have joy in our life. So, go for joy, go for happiness, go for playful things around the full moon, and not try and be too serious. So we're going to use the I'm a Manifestor Magical Oracle cards. So they're available at lindawillowroberts.com.au. You can book a service, have a reading with me, or a healing at lindawillowroberts.com.au. You can also find me on our Manifestor Facebook page, Linda Willow Roberts on YouTube. Please come over and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's have a look. So Aquarius will be first up. So we're tapping on the cards and we're asking Spirit, and we're putting the intent up for Spirit to show us what energy Aquarius is dealing with the full moon in Virgo. Aquarius, what are you working with? How can we help you navigate and manifest for your highest good? So Spirit, which card is it for Aquarius? free will. This has been coming up so much lately. This free will card is all about using your choice to work with others, to ask spirit to help you. So Aquarius, whatever you're working with at the moment, please tap in and ask spirit to help you. There's two paths on the card, and this is the path of least resistance. It's working with spirit, it's being in the flow, it's being aware of the synchronicities and the signs and the secret connection that you have and alignment that you have with spirit that is helping you on your way. So Aquarius, in this full moon, make sure you're putting it out to spirit. I am, all of the things that the feelings that you want to have for the future. So don't forget to partner with spirit. Okay, Pisces, what do you need to know for this Virgo full moon that's happening in about 2 hours' time? 7:17 p.m. Tasmanian time. So Pisces, a few flipped over, so we'll just throw them back because they're too many. So Pisces, for your highest good, how can you access the full moon for your manifesting abilities? Let's have a look. Pisces. Let's have a look, Pisces. Okay, sacred symbols. We just mentioned them. This is like a story. It's sacred symbols. It's seeing the signs, being in the now, being able to sit in alignment with spirit and ask them, Pisces, to show you signs and make them big and make them obvious, spirit, so that we can see the signs and the synchronicity for Pisces to move forward for their highest good. So be in the now, Pisces, to be able to see the signs and the symbols and the red flags and all of those things for you. Okay, Aries, what energy are you dealing with in this full moon for Virgo full moon? Let's have a look. Okay, Aries, what do you need to know for your highest good? Okay, let's have a look. Aries, what do you need to know for your highest good? Surrounding Aries. This is a lovely card. This is making sure that you're surrounded by unconditional love, higher vibrational energies, people that want to support you, people are there for you, people that want you to succeed, but you're wanting the same for them. It's a balance of people in this surroundings areas. It's quite a balanced situation that you're in. So make the most of it. Make sure that you are aware of who is around you, that they are for your highest good, there is unconditional love, and that you're all working and all on the same level. And they may have similar goals to Aries, which is a really good place to be in. Okay, Taurus, let's have a look. What do you need to know for your highest good for this Virgo full moon? Taurus, what do you need to know for your highest good? I always feel like Taurians need to play more. Let's have a look, Taurus. What do you need to know for your highest good? Let's have a look. Okay, we have the addiction card. So that's the card that come up for you. So Taurus, I want you to look at any addictive behaviours that you may need to release with tonight's full moon. Okay, so we've got Sekhmet on here. He's an Egyptian archetype of healing. Plus he's the god of war. We've got Raphael, and see the hands there, the chains are broken. So Taurus, put your intent up to spirit to help you remove any blocks and patterns that are not for your highest good anymore, that you've outgrown, that you're moving away from. And ask Spirit or Sekhmet or Raphael, the healers, to come in and heal any addictive behaviours. So Taurus, you're needing to leave behind some patterns that aren't for your highest good and some addictive behaviours that are self-sabotaging. Self-sabotage will only help you in the short term. Spirit wants you to be happy, to be great for the long term. And so what they'll do is they'll bring up the addiction card for you to be aware of, that you need to shift some things to move into a better alignment of who you are. So that's a really good card to get, Taurus, because it's making you aware that you can work with those energies. Gemini, what do you need to know for your highest good for the Virgo full moon? Now remember, it's 3 days before and 3 days after, so you can work with these cards for 3 days after. Gemini, what do we need to know for you? What energy are you working with the full moon? The career. So you may be looking at your career, your life purpose, what you're doing in life. Is it rocking your world? Is it igniting that fire inside of you? Is it giving you energy? So you might be, Gemini, thinking about career opportunities. So when you're looking at manifesting your career, you're looking to step into the feeling you want to have at work and what you would like to feel like. And then everything else, the time, the contentment, the money, all falls into place. As on this card, there's the energy that's flowing around the person on the career card. So Gemini, have a look that you're doing what is there for your highest good while you're here on earth, what you're here to do. Okay, Cancer, let's have a look. Cancer, what energy are you dealing with for your full moon manifestation energy, vibrational frequency? Let's have a look, Cancer. Let's have a look, Cancer. I really want an honest card for Cancer, something that they can work with. Let's have a look. Okay, Shine. Now, this is a really good card to get. Cancerians, you are shining. You stepped into your own. You really are in your power, your confidence. It's your sweet spot. It's your contentment. And when you are in alignment with the Shine card, it's you are rippling out goodness. There's no other way to say it. And everybody around you is benefiting from your shine. Your light, your inner light, and it's perfect for you at the moment. So just shine. This brings in, when you're in this energy, this steps you into the manifesting energy, the prosperity energy, the unconditional love energy, because you're loving light and it's just rippling out from you. So that's a really good card to get, Cancer. Now, Leos, let's have a look at you. I'm a Leo Sun, Leo rising, and a Sag moon. So Leo, let's have a look. What does Leos, and what are Leos working with? Let's have a look. Leos, what are you working for? What is the energy that's surrounding Leos at this point in time? The addiction card. There you go. So I've been very intently in the last week looking at some behaviours of mine and patterns that continually keep reoccurring in my life. They're not serving me any longer. I'm stepping up my boundaries for me. Now, when I talk about boundaries, they're not about somebody else. They're not, I'm going to do this, block this person, do that. Boundaries aren't like that. Boundaries are for you personally to decide that you're worthy and where your line is. You know, I asked my mum a long time ago, you know, how do you know when somebody's crossed the line? Where's the line? I never knew for myself where there was the line and my worthiness was. So I've been working on that in the last week. I'm a very kind, I'm a Leo. All us Leos have our hearts on our sleeve. We give to people, not for any reason other than we just feel like, you know, helping out. But sometimes that doesn't serve us, and sometimes we need to put ourselves first. So we're talking about addictions for Leos, so that's looking at patterns, behaviours. So I'm calling in Sekhmet, Raphael and Haniel and any other healers in the higher realms to please come in and help me as a Leo heal the addictions, break the chains that bind me, change the patterns, and I now release all the addictive behaviors and I give them to spirit and I now let it go. There you go, Leos. Copy that. Okay, Virgo, what do you need to know for your highest good? For Virgo, what do you need to know on this Virgo, your full moon? Is it affecting you, Virgo? Is it making your manifesting power strengthened? Is it making you feel a bit fighty? Do you need to ground yourself more? Let's have a look, Virgo. What do you need to know? Children. It's looking at things through children's eyes, through a new perspective. It's looking at things, Virgo, differently. Now, remember I said at the beginning of this video about the full moon, and especially in Virgo, it was actually about communication and not sitting in things and wallowing. It's actually getting it out, speaking your truth, working with people, really getting out how you feel and looking at things through a different perspective. Virgo, if you've been doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome, that's not going to happen. You need to look at things differently. And these children on the card are all about them doing things that bring them joy and happiness. So Virgo, new perspective, look at things through the eyes of children. Okay, Libra, what have we got for Libra? What do you need to know for Virgo full moon? And what are you manifesting? What energy is affecting you, Libra? How can you manifest better? What is it that you can work on that's going to really let the full moon help you shift? Let's have a look, Libra. Let's have a look. Dreaming. So there you go. Librans, you may be dreaming more. You may be daydreaming. I also said at the beginning of this video that, you know, full moons are for daydreams. They're for asking spirit to bring in visualizations of your future. It's about feeling the things that you want to bring into form. So Librans, if you can be aware of your dreams, so ask spirit to bring into your dream life visions of your future so that you can remember them, write them down, journal them, and daydream about the feelings that you want to have, Libra, that you want to bring into fruition. And it's about being in that spiritual flow and connectedness to the universe. So Libra, I hope that helps you. So keep daydreaming. Okay, Scorpio. What do you need to know for your highest good? What is going to benefit you that you need to work on in this Virgo full moon? One flew out of the cuckoo's nest. Okay, Scorpio, what do you need to know for your highest good? Let's have a look. Scorpio. Okay, this is the Weight card. Now, there's inner transformation on this card. There's dragonflies. Weight. Now, there's nothing wrong with this card. There's nothing that you need to do. Instead, like, there's nothing external that you need to do. It's internal. It's internal. So Spirit wants you to work on yourself and transform. See what you feel like. See what's coming up. See what's happening in your life. How can you transform those things? So it's just the Weight card. And I think Spirit's really going to show you things before you move forward. I think it's just a pause and it's just some inner work that needs to be done for you, Scorpio. Sagittarius, Virgo full moon. Sagittarius, what energy are you dealing with on this Virgo full moon? How can you manifest with the energy that's available to you? Let's have a look. Sagittarius, what do you need to know? Okay, This is own your shit. Okay. So own your shit is own your knowledge, own your wisdom, your experiences. Know that what you've got inside of you is enough. And it's time to step up. Stand in your power, Sagittarius. Spread your knowledge. You know, we can't talk down to people. We have to share our experiences. And by sharing your experiences and owning where you've come from, what you've been through, what you've done, is going to benefit people. You know, we've got the ankh on there, which is a life force, and the lion, and my Indian guide, and she's standing there. I am a manifestor, and she's opening her arms and going, I am open and receptive to the abundance of the universe, and I'm going to claim what is mine. So Sagittarians, claim power, claim your inner power. Okay, Capricorn, lucky last. What does Capricorn need to know about the energy that they're dealing with in this Virgo full moon? And they all just fell out. There's been a lot of stuff going around about Capricorn lately. Let's have a look. Capricorn, what do you need to know for your highest good, Capricorn? Let's have a look. Let's have a look, Capricorn. Surroundings. Make sure that the surroundings that you're putting yourself in are for your highest good. Don't just say yes to things that are toxic. Make sure that for your highest good, there's unconditional love, they're higher vibration. Remember, people are going to match you. Don't dumb yourself down for people just to keep everybody happy. So Capricorn, there's a balance there of giving and taking. There's a balance of the people that you have in your life. So just have a look at that and make sure that your surroundings are matching what you're needing or wanting to manifest. So that's it from me, guys. I am Linda Willow Roberts from I'm a Manifestor Facebook page. If you want to book a reading with me or have a look at my services and book a healing with me or purchase my card or my book, 7 Acts of Me, A Tale of a Spiritual Adventurer, you can go to lindawillowroberts.com.au. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Linda Willow Roberts. Now, in this Virgo full moon, communication is the key. Don't keep it bottled up. You need to get out what's in there. You need to work with the energies at the moment. Ask yourself at any given time, how do I feel? How does it make me feel? Is there anything that I need to work on myself? Is there anything I need to release, Spirit? And just let them bring up whatever they need to. Don't sit in it. Don't wallow. Do the work and get rid of what you need to get rid of by either speaking it or writing it. And you can write it down by, this happened with this person, it made me feel, and I now release all unforgiveness, all habits, all patterns, or blocks, or pain associated with this situation, and I now give it over to Spirit. Now, you notice that in the Leo part, we got the addictive behaviours, we got the addictions. I'm not doing anything that is an addiction personally, but I do have addictive behaviours and patterns that I have to work with sometimes. So I'm aware of that. So self-analysis is a really good tool to have, and especially when you're working with energies like the full moon and new moon, and it's being honest. It's having a look at yourself. Yes, I am a spiritual teacher and I have been doing this for 30, 35 years, but I'm not perfect. I do my humanness quite badly sometimes, but it serves me well. I look at my positive attributes and I love them, and I look at my negative attributes and I love them too. Because without both of those, I wouldn't be who and where and what I am now. So sometimes people will bring up negative attributes of yours, or you might look down on yourself and think this is negative. In the full moon, this is when we can start going, I love all of me. I love me. I am loved just because I exist. So remember, every part of your body, every organ, every bit of you has its own soul. So not only do you give love to you holistically, mind, body and soul, but then you can break it down and be grateful for every soul, every part of your body. Some of the affirmations I say is, of course, I'm open and receptive to the abundance of the universe. I'm not my family nor my family's health problems. My body is in its natural healthy state. I'm open to all opportunities. I receive money from expected and unexpected places. I move through life with ease, grace, and joy. Everything comes to me with ease. So those are some of the things that I say. And the things that I'm grateful about are small things and big things. So enjoy your Virgo full moon, and I hope that this has helped you. Thank you. Bye.